So, we're going to have a look at reform. We're going to have a look at all the councillors and probably other troubles that they've gone through so far since the local elections in May just gone. Let's start off by watching this video because this absolutely had me laughing in hysterics.
And where are we? Where are we less than 2 years later?
You're in a different path.
We're here.
And he was just about to laugh as well. Watch it, Ken. Watch his cheek here. Watch it right here as it starts wiggling a bit. He knows he's trying to laugh, but he composes himself.
And where are we? Where are we less than 2 years later?
You're in a different party.
We're here. We're here.
It was him that said it.
Where are we? We're here.
You used to be there.
We're here.
Oh, it's too funny. It is. It's absolutely hilarious. Oh, it is. It's too funny.
And where are we? Where are we less than 2 years later?
You're in a different party.
We're here.
He's not lying.
We're here. Where are we? We're here.
You used to be there.
We're here.
No, absolutely. He did used to be there. Oh god, and then if things couldn't get worse for reform, then this happened as well. This was I think today, was it earlier today? Let's double check on it. This is LBC, James O'Brien.
Trust me, this is very special.
I don't understand the Constitution. I don't understand what standing orders are, what they're made up of, nor do I understand what an amendment is. There is a possibility that we might vote for something that we don't understand at the moment.
I genuinely don't understand all the standing orders. I know you may be specifically talking about one specific thing, but frankly, our ignorance as new councillors, right, I do not believe this is in any way
It's people's ignorance that made them councillors. Like, let's be real. They haven't got a fucking clue. They have not got a clue. Haven't got a clue, not one bit. And there's no point in voting in reform now. I mean, if you're voting in reform to get rid of immigration, say, well, numbers have gone significantly down, and I will look at that in a bit as well.
democratic.
Even if you were to slow down and describe it properly, you would be describing
still
to us
wouldn't get it.
the course of action that Councillor Bolt and maybe others do wish to take. We don't understand the Constitution. We don't understand the
His face says it all, doesn't it?
standing orders. If you wish to proceed, then we can't stop you. But do know that this will be seen by the Kirklees
Oh, don't worry, it's being seen by everybody, not just Kirklees.
constituents, and we will make sure that it is understood by the Kirklees constituents that we were not able to engage democratically.
That's
get
it. That's
out,
what
get it
happens
out.
when you elect Nigel Farage fans. They start complaining about the fact that they don't understand anything, and therefore everybody else should be prevented from doing their elected duties. Trust me.
No, absolutely. They haven't got a fucking clue. They haven't got a clue. They haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. And let's have a look here. How many councillors have Reform lost since the May 2026 elections? So let's have a look. Given how popular and lengthy my list of Reform councillor departures after May 2025 elections turned out to be, here is a new list, this time for councillors elected under the Reform banner of 7th of May 2026, or in by-elections after that date, who have already departed the party for one reason or another. So you have Glenn Gibbons, Sunderland, suspended by Reform following allegations of racism, then resigned as a councillor in May 2026. Jay Cooper, Safton, declared not welcome by Nigel Farage following reports of him calling a Holocaust a hoax, and then resigned from the party in May 2026. I find that actually ironic that he was not welcomed by Nigel Farage, considering Nigel Farage in school, and there was multiple reports of it, him singing Gastem and Nazi songs when he was younger. But let's carry on. Stuart Pryor, Essex, expelled by reform and resigned by a councillor after he was accused the week before the elections of creating racist and Islamophobic posts on social media in May 2026. Number 4, Stuart Pryor again. Rochford. Wait, is there 2 of them? Surely not. That must be the same person. Alright, so Rochford. As above, okay, it is the same person. As above, he had been a councillor of 2 different councils. How do you become a councillor? You can only be a councillor of 1. Like, see, this is how dodgy this party is, and you lot think they're gonna fix the country. You're fucking mistaken. Oh, cool. So number 5, yeah, Ben Rao, Plymouth, suspended by reform after he had been called out on multiple occasions for his offensive posts. May 2026. These are all thugs at the moment. Like they're offences caused by people you would expect from what they call them, hooligans at football matches, etc. Ashley Monk, Redditch, resigned to sit as he resigned and to sit at an independent following a dispute on the Warwickshire Council, to which he had been elected in 2025, for his more on which to see the other list below in May 2026. Who's this? Nathaniel Manday, Sheffield, suspended by reform as he had shared pictures of swastikas, Adolf Hitler's book, Mein Kampf, and other far-right iconography like the Sunarad or the Sunwheel. Yeah, this stuff is absolutely unacceptable. If you look at the UKIP party now, it's actually run by a neo-Nazi, and he's very open about it. Let's carry on with the list though. At number 8, Stephen Mustell, St Helen Council, a newly elected Merseyside Reform UK councillor, has resigned just a day after the ECHO reported on his separate life appearing on a porn video online. Wow. Daniel Devaney, Bradford, one of Reform UK councillors elected in Bradford last week. Is it where? In Bradford? Okay. I'm pretty sure Bradford is it's the most Muslim majority of Muslim people live there in any given place. But let's carry on. In Bradford, one of Reform councillors elected in Bradford last week is no longer a representative of the party. The group leader on the council has said, May 2026. Number 10. Daniel Kavanagh, Gateshead, I might have skewed his name, but who cares? Gateshead resigned as a councillor, May 2026. Nick Farmer, Wakefield, no longer listed as a Reform councillor, May 2026. Robin Perry, Walsall, suspended by Reform, May 2026. Mick Lee, Sheffield. Mick Lee left Reform, the UK party, earlier this week over alleged arguments during a Sheffield branch's leadership election on May 2026. Excuse me. 14. Joseph Soper, Turek, resigned as a councillor citing family illness. Okay, that's different. Mark Stanley, yeah. Turek resigned as a councillor citing a change in personal circumstances. There's something going on in that area. Alright. Note, Daniel Devaney, Bradford, said he was pulling out before polling day, but got elected anyway. It was not yet clear if he or is not now formally resigning as a councillor, although I have seen social media posts saying he has. None of them have pointed out a substantive source. Please let me know, of course, if you know otherwise. See also Paul Webster, tracker here, tracker here, and also have a list of Green Councillor losses. Other reform troubles. Rob Kenyon, reform candidate for the Makerfield parliamentary by-election, has track record of what's this, unsavoury comments. So yeah, maybe we can look at that at another date closer to the by-election, because I'm pretty sure that's the plumber who's going to be running for reform in Makerfield. Right, turning to councillors who were elected before May 2026, but have also been shed since the May 2026 elections. Number 1, Joe Monk, Warwickshire. A former Reform councillor leader has been suspended by her party for refusing to accept the democratic decision of the Reform UK Group 2029. Ashley Monk, Warwickshire, alongside Joe Monk's departure. Well, were they married? They both got the same name. I'm just going to assume that. Her son and fellow councillor Ashley has also been suspended for reportedly bringing the party into disrepute May 2026. He also left Reform on Redditch Council, to which he was elected to in May 2026. See the main list above. Barry Martin, Staffordshire. 2 formal complaints against Mr. Martin, both relating to his social media activity, were upheld by the council late last year. Council leader Martin Murray said that Mr. Martin had broken the decision to resign due to health reasons and a recent family bereavement. Number 4, Andrew Harrison, County Durham, suspended by Reform, then quit to become an independent in May 2026. Number 5, Kenny Hope, County Durham, suspended by Reform and then quit to become an independent. Matthew Jones, Warwickshire, left to become an independent councillor in May 2026. Number 7, Ashley Osborne, Cambridgeshire, convicted of breaking the law and disqualified as a councillor in May 2026. Also, in my previous list, as a story spans the May local elections date. Number 8. Number 8, Kate Rowland, County Durham, resigned to become an independent in May 2026. Trevor Bridgewood, Lincolnshire, is in the news last year over his social media posts. He is now listed as an independent on the council website 2026. A Reform Parish Council-led election candidate, Paul Hayward, Winterbourne Parish Council, was also suspended in 2026. Finally, the story about a Reform councillor being an AI-generated fake is not true. Yeah, that's not true, that one. Right, so forgetting about this bit for a moment, and there is a pattern here as well that I noticed with certain areas, like Warwickshire. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of them, and I'm pretty sure I see one up there as well. There's a pattern here that they're not consistent with their work. So you're going to vote in these people. They're not going to do their job properly. They're going to end up leaving because they were never serious about it in the first place. What did you expect they were going to do in your towns and places and where you live in that, towns and cities, etc., or in the councils of these specific areas? You know, they're not going to do nothing. They ain't going to do anything. And these people here who have all resigned and left, I'm pretty sure that they should have by-elections for these areas, because now they don't have an elected councillor for that area. I'm pretty sure that has to be a thing. And if they're not going to do an election, who are the people that are going to replace them? You know? It just makes absolute sense. But yeah, we'll leave it there anyway for now. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like and subscribe. There is going to be absolutely more funny ass news coming from Reform in the coming days, weeks, months, years, and however long it takes. But yeah, the sooner that people realise that all this is absolute bullshit. Oh yeah, before I forget as well, let me do one thing. Boat crossings. Boat crossings gone down. Gone down. So small boat arrivals in the last 7 days. UK migrant. There we go. Let's read this one quickly, yeah, and then we'll move on. Right, UK migration drops to 1,771,000, almost half of 2024's figure. Let's read it and find out. Oh, let's put this over here. Migration added that 1,071 people to the UK's population last year, almost half the number seen in 2024, according to new data. The figure that is at its lowest level since 2012, excluding the COVID pandemic, but Prime Minister Keir Starmer has said there will still be more to do. Office for National Statistics (ONS) data also reveals that 93,525 people claimed asylum in the UK in the year to March 2026, down 12% on the year prior, but still more than double than what was seen before in the pandemic. Before the pandemic, Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood said the statistics showed the government was restoring order and control to our borders, while her counterpart Chris Philp argued that Labour needed to go further. Well, what do you want them to do? What, like fucking Donald Trump and start shooting boats and stuff? No, man. They're going down. They're doing they're doing their job. Right. The ONS said the net migration continued to fall to levels last seen early as 2021. That was 5 years ago, when the new immigration system was introduced to COVID. Travel restrictions were in place. Sarah Croft, the deputy director, said the recent decrease is driven by fewer people arriving from outside the EU, particularly for work. Net migration continues to fall. Here's a little list here. As you can see here, net travel, That is what it is, but let's read on a little bit more. Following the release, the Home Office wrote on X, we are ending Britain's reliance on overseas labour, ensuring migrants contribute more than they take, are increasing the removal of illegal migrants and foreign criminals. Sir Keir said data showed that his government was delivering, adding, I know there is more to do. We are introducing a skills-based migration system that rewards contribution and ends our reliance on cheap overseas workers. Policy changes from early 2024 under the former Conservative government are likely to have made the impact on net migration impact on the net migration figures. The Labour government has returned to the measures and in some cases expanded on them. They include most overseas students being restricted from bringing family members to the UK and care workers being restricted from bringing dependents with them. Ministers also increased the general salary threshold for those arriving on skilled visas from 26,200 to 38,700 and increased the minimum income required to sponsor someone for a family visa by more than 10,000. After Brexit, there was a large increase in migration. Conservative ministers relaxed salary threshold and some other routes for health and social care workers to plug shortages in the workforce. Critics of the previous government dubbed it the Boris wave, with some insiders telling the BBC that 2024 measures helped bringing down those numbers. The current government has recently announced further plans to reduce net migration even further, including migration being required to speak English to an A-level standard. It has also announced another increase to the income threshold for a skills worker visa to 41,000. Which is good, and this is the people applying for asylum in the UK. So at its lowest, we can see that was between 2008 and 2014, and at its lowest was at 2021, and at its highest was at 2025, and it's now gone down below the 100,000 to what it is now, and it's going to keep on dropping. So there's absolutely zero reason to bring in reform, who are going to bring in ICE-style agents and start kidnapping people off the street because they are not white. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there anyway. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like and subscribe, and until next time, take care. See you later. Bye.